Hello. Oh, my house really dropped in points after yesterday. I must have really messed something up. Is this a prank? Because April Fool's was yesterday, Axel. C1. Okay, that's... Yep. Okay, it is Wendell Wednesday. It is also Nintendo Switch Direct 2 Day. I had a blast watching it, obviously. I'm a Nintendo fan. Of course I had fun. I really liked the presentation, obviously. Like, Mario Kart's cool and all. I'm just gonna start talking about stuff, so those spoilers for anyone who decides to watch this. Mario Kart, I mean, I haven't played Mario Kart in, like, forever. I played, like, the Wii one. Mario Kart Wii. I like that there's outfits. I like that you can race as the cow. And maybe the stuff they're doing with, like, the off-the-track, like, driving and stuff is kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, it could be cool. It's not, like, a big thing for me, but obviously it's the best-selling Switch game of all time. So, it's you know, it's got some cred. Yeah, anyway. So that was pretty cool. I'm trying to think where else I want to go with this. I don't want to, like, go super in-depth, but I also don't want to, like, skip past stuff, you know? I think I have a classic Hush, though, unfortunately. I do. I do already have one. So that's unfortunate. That is our first, like, duplicate, buried item, I think. But to be fair, I do almost have half of the raffle items, so, it was bound to happen, right? Anyway, yeah, they showed Mario Kart, then they showed, like, some console-specific stuff. I think the camera stuff is, like, fine. I know some people are like, why are you doing... Like, it's years behind, maybe years late, but I think it's got some cool applications, potentially. It doesn't hurt me, you know? So, like, why would I complain about it? I don't... That's how I see it. Like, it ain't hurting me. I don't have to buy the camera. I mean, you have to buy it, but, like, I don't have to buy it, you know? So, yeah, like that. And then they started showing, like, the upgrade packs. Now, this is where one of the things I want to talk about, but I don't want to get there yet. But they showed, like, you know, upgrades to, like, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. And, like, oh my gosh, could you actually play in a solid 60 FPS? That'd be huge. It'd be so huge. Because, like, those games kind of chunk your frames sometimes. Like, yeah. So playing those with, like, stable frame rate would be pretty nice. They're adding stuff to, like, the Kirby game, Metroid Prime 4. I'm obviously very excited about Metroid Prime 4. I'm a big Metroid fan. So to see that get a, you know, better version for that with, like, mouse controls, it's kind of like Joy-Con mouse controls. That's kind of crazy. I'm very happy about that. And then they showed a bunch of, like, other stuff. They showed 3 seconds of Silk Song and claimed 2025, which is insane. That is insanity, honestly. So I don't really know how. You know, that's how I feel about that. Okay, he's an E3. He's in that stack taker. Now, I think pondfish are, oh, okay, that was very lucky. Where's our crawfish? I honestly forgot. I looked this stuff up. And I've forgotten it now. I know that this guy's in the pond. He's the only one in the pond. The other two are river. And they're both tiny. Okay, cool. I don't want to give him to Wendell. I actually want to donate him. So let's, yeah, anyway, so they showed then they showed Yakuza 0 getting a director's cut edition, and it also has like multiplayer and new cutscenes. That's insane for me, honestly. Like they're hidden all of my like really big games. They got Metroid, they got Yakuza, they got Hollow Knight. It's kind of wild, to be honest. I'm shocked. I'm still like struggling to think about everything. Let's give him something. Our first pond fish. The lights are a little pinchy. That's great. Okay, I love that. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, so they showed like a lot of like stuff, and they showed like all these like third-party developers and what they're working on, and like different editions for the Switch. Are we getting Animal Crossing on Nintendo Switch Online? I haven't quite got there yet. I'm working my way through everything. Yeah, they did also showcase the GameCube games in the Classics catalog, which I was happy to see. Shocked that they showed Wind Waker first. Everyone's like, when are we getting Wind Waker on the Switch? Because they did an HD remaster or whatever for it on the Wii U, I think. Is it also on the Switch? I don't remember. But everyone's like, when are we getting Wind Waker on the Switch? Well, there you go. There it is. You can just play the original one. I think I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get this game on it or not. Tropical Vista, by the way, is not new. We already have that. That looks like a tiny fish to me, maybe. But like I think it's cool. Like Soul Calibur, I played that. You know, F-Zero. Like they're adding some good stuff to the GameCube catalog there. I mean, technically, you could get Twilight Princess. Yes, there is the GameCube version of that game. That is a thing that exists. I always love bringing that up, because, like, they flipped the entire game world, because Link is left-handed, but then because they released it on the Wii as well, and most people are right-handed, they flipped the entire game and all of its dungeons, so that everything was... so they could make Link right-handed, basically. I love that. It's a fun little trivia thing. I'm sure a lot of people know it, but I just think it's such a weird thing that doesn't happen in games. What else did they do? Yeah, they did that. They debated me with the Kirby thing. I was like, no way are they doing Smash already. But then like he started turning on the Warp Star, And then the engine showed up, and at that point I knew we were getting another Kirby Air Ride. And that's insane. I love Kirby Air Ride. Such a, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a niche game, I think. I don't know. Considering, like, it came out, like, 20 years ago, and then never got a sequel. And, like, it's just a little Kirby spin-off, right? Like, it doesn't have, like... I don't know, I feel like it's a cult classic. Anyway, I'm very excited for that. Also, the new DK game. I've been waiting for a new 3D DK game for a very, very long time. So I'm very happy about that. I feel like there's way too much going on in the game, so I'm having trouble talking about everything I want to say and also doing things. But there you go. Can I find my sheet? So yesterday I sold, it was at 92, and now we're at 86. I am like 99% sure it's a decreasing pattern this week, so I made the right call in selling yesterday. But yeah, so about a week ago maybe, or last week sometime, I started talking about, like, the possibility of a new Animal Crossing on the Switch 2, and I said, no, I don't think it's happening yet. Based on, like, how they've released previous Animal Crossing games, it's usually, like, 2 years or so, at least, into the console's life before they do an Animal Crossing game. Now, on that note, I've had thoughts since the presentation about a possibility that I don't really want to happen. One could say that I'm a little worried about the possibility. Also, we have both those shirts. This I also think we have. Oh, what's the berry one? I always forget. Oh, we do have that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the OG Pikmin getting onto the GameCube catalog. I'm not sure. Like, they already re-released it with, like, 1 and 2 on the Switch, and it was already, like, a cheaper price, and it already, like, got improved controls and stuff, so, like, I don't really see that happening. I think it's possible, but I have my doubts. But yeah, I feel like this was, like, a really good presentation, at least for me, personally. Like, for me, being a Nintendo kid, like, they showed a lot of stuff that I was really, really happy to see, and, like, stuff they haven't done in quite a long time that I've been waiting for years, you know? So I'm gonna try to pre-order this thing at this point. I was on the fence, to be honest. Obviously, I knew I was gonna buy a Switch 2, I just didn't know if I was gonna buy it, like, on launch or a little bit later into its lifespan. Yeah, his overalls and pants are kind of sick. Also, like, the one little part where he's, like, smashing the banana and you can hear the DK64, oh, banana. That was... I felt that. Felt that in my soul. I'm very excited about that. Now, I said a bunch of stuff about a new Animal Crossing game, and it would come out later. And I maybe had some ideas for the game. That's not the important part. Now, I'm worried because of the Switch 2 edition upgrade packs. I really don't want them to upgrade New Horizons and add new content. I would much rather prefer... Okay, first of all, that means I'd have to go back to it. And I already finished the game. Please don't add more now. Second of all, I'd rather them just release, like, a new game. You know? Like, I don't want to go through... I don't know, I'd just rather them release a new game. But, like, you know, New Leaf, they released it in, like, 2012 or 2013, and then in 2016 they added a big update that added, like, amiibo support and all that extra stuff. So it's, like, not out of the question that they could add a huge upgrade pack with new features, like, 5 to 6 years after launch. I don't really know. It's hard to say. Like, the Kirby game, the expansion pack, they're adding like a new world or new story or something. The Zelda games, I don't know if they're adding like app features. So like you can like get help finding things nearby, and there's maybe other stuff that I haven't really looked into the details of. Metroid's getting like, you know, the mouse controls basically. And Mario Party's getting like new games, the camera integration and all that. Smash Ultimate would be a good upgrade pack thing. It's hard to, I don't know. I hadn't thought about Smash yet. I feel like they're just gonna make a new Smash though. But like Sakurai is busy with Kirby Air Ride at the moment, so I really don't know what the plans for Smash are. Like, would they upgrade? I guess they could. I don't know. There's too many unknowns with the upgrade packs. Like they're paid. I saw a thing that said that like Nintendo Online expansion members will get the Zelda upgrade packs for free, but you need to have the actual game to be able to use it. So like, I don't know the pricing, right? Like if it's a $10 or $20 upgrade, maybe, but like what would they do for Smash? Like, I don't know. I never really played much of Ultimate. I played the one before Ultimate. I got past that point in my life where I played Smash this much. So I don't know like what an upgrade would do for Smash. Like, the upgrade's not going to improve their netcode, is it? Because isn't that the one thing people want? I don't know. I feel like the netcode's the biggest issue. Also, real quick, this office wall is new, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I really don't want an Animal Crossing upgrade pack. Who knows though? Like, I really don't know like the amount of content that's going into each of these things and the pricing, so I don't know what would make sense. Because like, yeah, what would you do for Animal Crossing? You could add like new stuff. What if they? I don't know. I don't want that. I want a new Animal Crossing game like in a year or two, at least. I want to be like mostly done with this game by the time they come up with something new. That's my own personal, slightly greedy. I'm like, no, push it back for everyone else so I can finish this game. It's not like super serious, but like I just don't think it's the right time. And I was thinking about the upgrade packs, and like they only showed plans for like 5 games, but obviously they're gonna do more. So who knows? It's a big who knows. Yeah, I haven't really like thought about the upgrade packs too much. Like I looked through all the stuff. Also, they showed that new FromSoft game. It's like PvPvE. I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of people are like, but the moon looked cool and very Nier-esque. So like, I don't know. I'd wait to see more, but like, I'm not holding my breath on that one. But like, I don't know. A lot of people are hating on things, and it's just like, okay, it's too much sometimes. More DLC characters and stages. Add trophies and Smash Run from the 3DS. Maybe. Or would they just do, like, their own game? Again, like, they're not gonna work on it without Sakurai, right? Sakurai? I said it wrong the first time. My apologies. It's the GOAT. I just feel like he had a break. I know, it's so weird. Like, there's so many of these games where they're kind of like, yep, we're done with these games now. I like how he just went, like, he's just moving north. He's getting closer and closer to the train station so he can leave. I feel like with Smash, though, they're like, yep, that's it, we're done now. And, like, same with Animal Crossing, they're like, yep, that's it, we're done now. So I feel like maybe they wouldn't get upgrade packs based on that, but, like, they never said that with, like, Zelda. Or Kirby. But like with Kirby, you just kind of assumed that that was it. So who knows what they've got cooking. Clearly they've got some plans, and I mean, I'm gonna do my best to try to get this thing on launch so I'm ready for Donkey Kong. Was Wendell actually down below? No, he's up here. I want the Donkey Kong game, and it comes out in July, about like half a month after the console comes out. So I want it. I want to get it on launch so I can play the Donkey Kong game on launch. That's where I'm at. Also, like, I don't know when Metroid's coming out. Also, Kirby Air Rides this year. And, like, if they have an expanded city trial, like, that's sick. I mean, yeah, that's true. Okay, I mean, like, I haven't followed too much of the stuff with it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be, like... Okay, well, here's the thing. They're making a new Mario Kart. They're not gonna, like, upgrade Mario Kart 8 or whatever, Deluxe. Switch 2 edition, right? So I feel like same thing with Smash. They're not gonna do that. And like Zelda, like clearly there was some frame issues. So like that was a big selling point for why they're doing that, and I understand that. Kirby? I don't know what's going on with Kirby and why they're doing that. I just feel like it's not gonna happen. But you never know. It's entirely possible.
Nintendo.
I'm almost done here. I'm just gonna like do a couple little things on my main character, I think. Yeah, I'm just really not sure. I'd like to see what's going on next. I know that like there's a couple more like little presentations in the next few weeks for some games that might give us more details on them. I'm still confused that like they added a multiplayer mode to Yakuza. That's kind of crazy. I'm really shocked about that. That could be kind of fun. I have to convince my friends to get a Switch 2 and play it though. That's going to be the tricky part. It's going to be the very tricky part. Okay, office wall. So we got one new wall from Wendell today, and that is a huge success in my books. We only need 4 more. We're still ahead of Sahara. The Donkey Kong Bonanza amiibos, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. And yeah, I feel like why would they do away with amiibos at this point? It'd be a very strange decision. Also, real talk, I went to Japan last year, and like the Nintendo store, their amiibo wall, it looked sick. You don't see anything like that around here. Are these like small fish or these tiny fish? Am I like making a fool of myself? The loach is tiny. No, we're good. I'm doing the right thing. It's just we're just loaching it up. I'm just trying to see if I can get a couple more. We got the crawfish, and then there's 2 more fish. Yeah, it's April 2nd. Let's catch every fish for the month, and then really just wait until May. Another loach? Sign me up. Oh, they also showed like Hyrule Warriors. I never played those. I don't think it's really for me, but like that's cool. I like it. It's cool. But yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's like that and Metroid Prime. Those are like my big ones. Kirby Air Ride is also like got some huge potential. It was so much fun back in the day. I saw some comments from people who clearly don't know what they're talking about, and they're like, they're releasing Mario Kart and Kirby, 2 racing games in the first year? Those people are clowns. Kirby Air Ride's not a racing game. Everyone knows the racing mode sucks. Let's do Kirby Air Ride, but get rid of the racing mode. Also, yeah, it was cool to see like they're adding Street Fighter ones and like more Zelda ones. The Zelda ones are cool. I don't think I have enough of them. Honestly, I wish I had more amiibos. Maybe one day. I have like I don't have that many. I probably have like 11 of them. But yeah, I want more Donkey Kong amiibos. Please sign me up. I never played Xenoblade, but I can say that Shulk really said backslash a lot in Smash, and that was funny. They like released a new Xenoblade thing recently, right? I saw someone like making a big deal being like, I have every Xenoblade game on my Switch now. Life is complete. don't know. Maybe one day I'll get into them. I'm not like in a rut right now with games, but I'm like, I have a lot of games that I want to play, but I'm just not sure when I should play them right now. I got a long list. Not like a long list, but it feels long enough. And I'm just like not sure which one to do next. So we'll get there. But now that I was kind of also waiting for the direct, I wanted to like get a better idea of like if I was buying a Switch. Oh shoot, that was a small one or tiny one. Sorry. I was trying to get a better idea of like if anything big that I want to play is going to come out this year, and if I'm going to try to get the Switch 2, and then I have to actually try to get the Switch 2. It looks like they've implemented some anti-scalping stuff. Oh, another loan. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, like if you want to purchase from Nintendo directly, you need to use your account. You need to have had at least like a 12-month online membership. I don't know if it needs to be like active or just you need to have had a 12-month one. And you also had to have played 50 hours. So it's like not just anyone can order through the Nintendo Store, which is good, I think, because like the PS5 situation was nuts. Like that was nuts. That was way too much. Yeah, I haven't like looked at the other things. Like I think I signed up for like the Best Buy like email list to know when they're gonna do it. I don't know when the pre-orders are gonna like start for the other for the retailers. Like you sign up starting now through Nintendo, and then they'll send out the invites to buy at, like May 8th. Which is already less than a month before the thing comes out. So I don't know if like the retailers are going to be doing pre-orders before that point, or if they're going to get the pre-orders after that point. Oh, GameStop is... No, I'll have to check for me. I don't know if that'll be the same here. Because it's like, do I try to get a pre-order through one of those places, or do I just wait for the Nintendo one? Or do I like... And if I don't get the Nintendo one, do I switch to a different one? Also, hello. Are these not here? Fish new in April. 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. Guppy and Killifish. They're both tiny. And if you look at the loach is tiny. And if you look at the goldfish is tiny. How have I not seen one yet? This is nuts. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I don't know about like streaming directly from it. It's not without like it's not outside of the realm of possibility, but like, who knows? You just need to get all your friends together, and then one person needs a capture card, and then they can just record everything. I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling like pretty happy after watching the presentation. I didn't have like I don't know. I didn't have like expectations. I just didn't want to see a new Animal Crossing because I want it to be right, and I also don't want it to happen yet because it just doesn't seem right. But yeah, I feel like now they're gonna have like that Nintendo app, the thing. They have like that news app, and all the news is gonna like just come out through there. So like, it'll be interesting because I feel like they're gonna just start like mentioning random things now, and we'll get more and more info. Like I don't know when we're gonna like hear about like Nintendo Switch 2 editions. Are they gonna announce? Are they gonna? I mean, hey, it's hard having friends, okay? I feel like, are they gonna like announce like more Nintendo Switch 2 editions in like directs? Or like in the coming weeks they're gonna be like, hey, this is like are they gonna keep like dropping them out like every couple weeks to like amp people up for the release, or are they gonna just like focus on these ones for the release, and then later on they're gonna like announce more in directs? I don't know. I guess like we'll see what they do. I'm trying to get the new fish, but also using this as an opportunity to just like yap about stuff, but like the fish are not cooperating. Or maybe the fish want me to talk. I don't know. I will probably wrap up very soon, though. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm gonna try to get this thing. I know, like, some people are talking about the price. I don't care. It's a console. Consoles are a lot of money. The game price? I don't know. That's, like, its own thing. Like, for me, some games release and they're 90 bucks. So for people to make, like, a big deal about Mario Kart being 80, I don't know what the price here is. I tried to look into it, but I couldn't find it. But I'm also not, like, gonna buy Mario Kart, so, like, whatever. What's going on with these fish, though? I feel like I should have caught one by now. I literally showed up to the pond and I caught a crawfish. It's, like, the only thing available in the pond right now, I think. So, like, how have I not found them? Is the spawn rate, like, that bad? It's April, is it not? Okay. Okay. Let me catch, like, one or two more. Anyway, yeah, really just Donkey Kong. Give me Donkey Kong. Okay, I give up. Forget it. I'm moving on. Okay, I looked for Gulliver too. I didn't see him today, so like we're gonna assume that he's not here. So yeah. There's a lot going on this week, but like it's almost good now. So like I guess it's Saturday? Saturday to Monday? Yeah, so the Cherry Blossom stuff is Saturday to Monday. And you just have to talk to Tortimer. That's it. And they're just out. They don't, like, do anything. You don't, like, catch them like in New Horizons. Also, there's, like, new bugs, but I haven't seen the butterfly, so... I don't know. Give it a couple days. Okay. Now, this is some crazy stuff that I'm talking about. I had a feeling something crazy like this would happen. I had a feeling we'd have like a crazy run right now. It's like we had Gracie, and then Red, and then Wendell, and now we're having Red again. And these ones are all like higher priority visitors for me. They're the highest priority, really. And they also give is not the right word. They also show up every other day, right? Like Sahara, like they leave when you deal with them. And that makes it faster. Which is ideal for me. So like we're going on like a little bit of a spree. So like we already have like April Fool's Day, a raffle, the cherry blossoms, and we're getting like stacked visitors this week. So this week's just kind of crazy. Apart from the decreasing turnip pattern, pretty crazy. Okay, I have done enough yapping for today. So tomorrow should be pretty chill. Nothing's happening tomorrow. Maybe I could catch like a bug or a fish. I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. I don't know why I couldn't catch the new stuff today. I only got the crawfish, but whoops. Maybe I read something wrong. I don't think so though. I just think it's weird RNG. Anyway, to recap, Wendell was here. We got one new wall, which is super exciting. That means we only need 4 more. So we're almost done with him, kinda. If we had one really good one, we could be like done. We dug up a buried treasure, but it was a classic hutch, which we already have got. Turnip prices went down again, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's decreasing this week. I'm going to keep checking just to make sure I'm right. I don't think I got anything new in the store today. But yeah, we got the new Wendell item. We got a crawfish, which is one of the 3 new fish this month. And then I just did a lot of talking about the Nintendo Direct and tried to fish to catch some other fish, but I couldn't get them, so... that's it for the stream. Red's going to be here on Friday. That's pretty cool. And then Saturday is the cherry blossom thing, like I mentioned. And maybe we'll get turnips this week if like the price is good. We'll have to wait and see. But, yep, that's it. I'm out. See you around.